Hi, Mike Sarah here from Customer States. If you're searching for the highest quality additives, lubricants, or cleaners for your automotive, heavy equipment, agricultural, or industrial machinery needs, look no further than the Justice Brothers line of products. From lubing your chainsaw, performing a complete fuel system treatment and decarb service on a customer's vehicle, keeping that forklift forking and lifting, or just need a can of that famous JB80 penetrant to persuade a rusty bolt, Justice Brothers has you covered. Travis Ferris of Hit Distributing is not only Southern California's authorized Justice Brothers distributor, but also a great friend of mine. Over the years, Travis has helped me and my dealership with anything and everything we need, including all the lines of Justice Brothers products and even equipment to perform the various services we may need for our specific application. HIT stands for honesty, integrity, and trust, so you know when you contact Travis, that's exactly what you'll get. That, combined with Justice Brothers supplying superior quality automotive products since the 1940s and 75 years in the racing industry, you will have absolutely everything at your disposal to get the job done. Justice Brothers is proudly made in the USA, and they have a satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Justice Brothers has the best quality products over any other competitor, and they'll gladly tell you that themselves. If you live in the Southern California area, call my man Travis Ferris at 805-208-7818. And if you don't, call him anyway and tell him I said thanks. And visit justicebrothers.com to learn more about their complete line of products. Justice Brothers, America's brand for quality.
All right, guys, now that we're
Thanks,
back.
Ali.
Yeah, seriously, what the hell? Sure, when a woman's never mind. Okay, so now that we're
a family podcast.
It's a family podcast.
Family podcast.
So now that we're back from the break, it's time for hot takes. And to explain that slightly, our boy Mike Sarah over here actually took some of our equipment and went to his dealership and decided to initiate a couple more people that he works with. He gave everybody the Comanche, Texas treatment. So, Mikey boy.
So I did. I took our travel microphone and my computer down to the dealership, and I had.
You were on the scene, on the beat.
I was on the scene, in the field, on location.
Shenanigans.
I would have also accepted the.
So
Thank you.
This is my favorite soundbite because I'm me.
So I had talked about how my parts department likes hot sauce, and so I wasn't joking, and I had full intention of going down there and trying it with them. Well,
Calling their bluff.
as soon as I had completed the recording session with the parts department, later in the afternoon, I've got sales guys and like other service guys coming up to me wanting to try this hot sauce. So in a span of 2 days, I had about 24 or 25 people total from my dealership come and be initiated by the taste of Satan's blood, like the good people at Bayer Ford in Comanche, Texas wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's pretty amazing. So we have a bunch of, obviously, like I said, there's like 24 or 25 people from my dealership that did this. I was able to record a bunch of people, and we have 9 different sound bites of a bunch of people. We're only going to play a couple of them for you now. The rest of them will be available online in some form or fashion. But without much further ado, we should get going on it. So the first soundbite is, like I said, my parts department guys. So I have my parts manager, DJ, and my back parts counter guy, Beto, and the front parts counter guy, Fred. And they were all brave enough to be the first people at the dealership to try this. So let's go ahead and play the segment and take a listen.
Excited.
All right, guys. Special treat for y'all. I am here with my parts department that I talked about. They all love hot sauce.
By the way, guys,
so
this
I
is
actually
live.
Got, Beto.
At the
It
time
was
it was.
live.
And the parts manager, DJ. I've instructed them. We have here the Satan's Blood hot sauce, 800,000 Scoville units. So I've instructed them what to do, and we are going to go ahead and get a live reaction out of these guys.
Yeah, it's a food additive.
See what they think of this hot
Yeah,
stuff.
hashtag not a hot sauce.
All right, you boys ready? Here, go ahead and crack it open.
Little did they know they were not ready.
Oh my god.
And then, carefully.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get it in your eyes.
I don't want it burning a hole in the desk.
He was very concerned about that.
Sound effects.
Yeah, there was a little bit of
The
shuffling.
suspension is gathering and building.
I see what you did there. Your dad jokes.
We're in the parts department that
Yeah,
nobody else got
just
it.
one drop will do you.
Or 3.
Yeah, we did 3 plus.
God damn it. We should have asked.
Keep in mind, I did 4. So
There's your 3 plus.
Are we doing it all?
You and I did
do it all
4G.
together.
Yeah, we
at the same
did.
time?
Yeah, you guys are fucking nuts. I don't know how you withstood that. Like, I was dying.
Ready?
Pretty delicious.
2,
3.
You can hear the mouth noises.
Woo! Whoa! Holy! Oh wow! It picks up.
It picks up.
It hits.
It's better.
Oh yeah.
yeah, you guys like it? Spicy?
Oh, yeah. You can see my face getting red.
Deej, what do you think, man?
I'll let you know when I get my breath back.
DJ had a
Kind of
bagel in
guys about
hand.
Cooper a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
It sure does.
I'm afraid it's going to happen when it makes its way down there.
Well, I can feel it going. Yeah, no, Going it's hot. It's hot.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Oh, my
Wicked
God.
hot
But it's
stingray.
good. It's good.
Don't Google it.
It's good. It has no flavor.
No, it's very flavorful.
No, it's
Hot.
Yeah, like I said,
All right, I can deal with it.
Yeah.
I want to use it for cooking. I think it'd be great for cooking. Anyway,
Some
shout out
fire chili.
to Barry Ford at in Comanche, Texas. We thank you again so much for the Satan's Blood. Parts guys enjoyed it. We all did it. And there's video proof. Thank you again. We'll see
Oh,
you
there's
soon.
video?
Yeah, I took a video of that just for those guys.
you know damn well people that listen to this and they hear that it's video where it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, hashtag sell the bell.
Sell the bell, motherfuckers.
Thank you,
Sell
Kevin.
That
the bell.
bell.
Coming very soon to a
What was
podcast
the
near
thing
you.
about the bagel? He said something
So
about
yeah,
bagel.
so
Missed that.
He had
DJ
he literally had a rescue bagel.
yeah, DJ had made a bagel with cream cheese. Actually, I don't think it had
Smart.
cream cheese on it,
Oh,
but
so you
he had
think
a
cream cheese
bagel
would've been good.
in his hand, ready to go to put the fire out.
In case of overheating emergencies, your bagel can be used as a flotation device.
Use hammer to break glass for emergency bagel.
Jake, I'm gonna need that in Espanol.
I wish.
Google Translate really quick.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Kevin, the next segment that we have, which one is that one?
I believe it's Rudy and Andrew who are your assistants.
So-
at the
so this-
dealership.
Oh,
this
they're
is a
like
good one.
helpers.
So, this next segment is Rudy, Andrew, Dan, and Rich. So, Rudy is my former trainee who is now mostly on his own, and Andrew is my current trainee who, as this episode is airing, just passed his Block 1 electrical class and is on to his Block 2 electrical class at the Ford Training Center. So, big shout out to Andrew. Congratulations, buddy. And then Dan is the tune-up technician at our dealership, one of the tune-up techs, and
Nice.
Rich is
Perfect.
one of the quick service techs. They're both a little bit older than I am, so they're some of the
What do
senior
you
techs.
mean by that?
Get on with it.
So we're gonna go ahead and play that episode for you now.
All right, guys. Welcome back. This is Mike Sarah from Customer States. We've
Hi,
got
Mike.
the hot sauce initiation.
It's me.
The taste of Satan's blood. Once again, this is from the good people at Bayer Ford in Comanche, Texas.
Sounds like you're reporting in a hurricane.
800,000
Exactly.
Scoville
It's-
units.
This is
So
in the
right
shop.
Now I've got my former trainee,
the
Rudy,
first one
my current
was
trainee,
in-
Andrew. We've got Dan from Tune Up, Rich from Quick Service, and Lupe from the used car department. And we're all going to go ahead.
Lupe
and,
was in this
they're
one.
all going to go ahead and be initiated.
Forgot about
So everybody,
that.
get your pocket screwdrivers open and ready. Okay.
Oh fuck, I don't have one. That's like on the job for me. It's like, hey, can I get a C wrench? Oh fuck.
Right? I washed mine.
That was like his
Nicely done.
that was like his brain connecting. What do you mean just the tip of my pocket screwdriver?
I think you would bring spoons or something. Spoon?
Spoon?
That's a lot, Rudy.
I don't know if you want a spoon. That's really good.
Wait, someone had a
Tip, Rudy?
spoon?
No, there were no
There you go.
spoons.
There were no
All right.
spoons.
On the count of three,
Did Rudy
everybody.
take a good amount?
1, 2,
Oh, okay.
3.
Suspension.
And oh my God, Allie, don't encourage him.
You could use this to weld with.
What do you guys think?
I'm gonna have heartburn for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Is it
Yep.
progressive?
No, you guys didn't take very much though.
Because it's
Pussies. Just kidding. Sorry.
hot. It tastes.
They didn't
actually
take
has
very
a
much.
flavor to it. Good peppery.
Oh, he does
flavor.
have Tums.
The
He
flavor
does
is
have
good.
Tums.
Andrew
Got
went and
really
grabbed
good
his Tums
flavor.
real quick.
We did.
That
I did
helped a
4
lot.
drops. So
Yeah, I
that
did.
did.
3 times as much as what Dan still has on his pocket screwdriver left.
We all know where balls aren't as big.
Dan dipped it in and then like just like licked the tip of it. Like dip, dip.
What a tease.
You think the heater off? Sweating. Can you turn the heater off?
Lupe's all red right now.
How long until we start farting sparks?
On the drive home.
Oh, great.
God damn it, Mike! I burned a hole in my leather seats.
Honey, I'm home.
You wouldn't be able to do something.
You lit the dog on fire.
You're turning red. You look like a brake light.
Only 2 drops. You only need 2
look like
drops.
a brake light.
Lupe was getting all
Right,
red.
Mike. Lupe sweating heavy.
Andrew, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
Put it
No,
on record. That
Andrew's
one
not
of the
good.
two messages with us is having-
Andrew was far from good.
I'm not having trouble. I just my tongue is just numb.
Yeah.
At this
Dan.
moment, he knew
Good stuff
he'd
though,
fucked
right?
up.
All right. Well, I want to thank you, everybody, and we'll see you again
You
soon.
guys in Texas ain't that tough.
Oh, shots fired.
that was from Rich.
Ooh.
And Rich actually is not talking shit because he does like Indian food. So he gets the spicy stuff.
Yeah. And
So,
they don't fuck
Kev,
around.
you asked for this. So, in case of extreme heat, your bagel can be used as a flotation device. I'll do my best. This is going to be absolutely botched.
Oh my God. Everyone's going to be like, no.
En caso de calor extremo, su bagel su puedo utilizar como disposito or dispositivo de flotación.
Everything you're doing is bad. I want you to know this.
And I meant no disrespect by that whatsoever.
No Despacito.
Yo, no despacito.
All right.
Okay, what's
so
next?
I think we've got Hugo, Corey,
And Sean in sales.
and
so
Shun.
most of the people that came by were all the sales department. And the sales department is
Why doesn't that surprise me?
younger kids, but
Yeah.
it was great because it was like a bonding experience for them.
Oh, yeah,
and
sure,
it was like,
of
oh,
course.
dude, you got to come down and try this stuff. So like, I'm trying to get work done, and like, there's like, 4 more people coming down to my
Right.
stall to try this stuff.
And see, that it's funny that you mentioned that because even though it was painful, I can admit that it wasn't horrible. It's not the hottest stuff I've ever had.
It hurt my stomach really bad.
It's exactly that. It is a bonding experience.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like everybody enjoys being in pain with everybody else. And
Well, it's like when you get something out of the fridge and it smells really bad, and you're like,
Here, bro,
"Oh,
hey,
I
smell
smell this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fuck you. I don't want to smell that shit.
But you do. You probably do.
No, I go,
Well,
it's bad,
Kevin,
right?
You're not bonding.
I had a young kid today who was the last person to try it come down. A new salesman, brand new hire, and I mean, this kid looks like he might have maybe just graduated high school.
Oh, no kidding.
Maybe he's
Super green
very
behind the ears.
Super green.
Is he in this group here?
No, I did not. I was not able to get her. Yes, fear was had by all.
So I wanted.
But he came down and he experienced it, and he did not handle it very well at all.
But good for him for champing.
I wanted
And
to,
all of his sales buddies were like, welcome to the crew. You've been initiated. Pound
Nice.
this and stuff like that. So it was
Nice.
cool to see.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So all of these people are volunteers.
Oh, none of these people are paid. Did
I make it clear that your job is at stake?
no jobs were at stake.
As
and
far
to be
as
honest,
you know.
I didn't even. The only people I really told were the people in the parts department and my technicians, and then it just kind of
Spreads like
spread
wildfire.
around the shop. And
Yep.
so and so tried it. I want to come do it.
Yeah. Well, if he did it, I'm going to do it.
Like legit. Like I think 95%.
What does high score mean?
Yeah.
What does high score mean?
95% of the
it?
sales department came and tried that stuff. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, I even tried to get my general manager in on it and my sales manager in on it. I did shatter the
say?
record. No, they weren't.
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
But let's go ahead and play the sales kids.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to go.
All right, guys. Mike Sarah from Customer States here. I got Hugo, another sales guy. We're going to try the Satan's Blood hot sauce sent to us from the good people at Bear Ford in
A lot of this
Texas.
stuff is
Once again, this is 800,000
Oh, yeah, I did.
Scoville units. So I'm going to
Cut
pop open
it.
the bottle now. All right. Hugo, go ahead and dip that screwdriver in there. All right, give me 1 second.
Was that someone making a sound of?
Yeah, it was
that
me.
was Jake.
I was like, Jesus.
Impressive.
All right, Hugo, go for it, buddy. Now's your time to shine.
I can't make these noises.
On your time, lick it all off. There you go.
Holy shit.
I feel so bad for them.
Bro.
I don't feel bad.
No, especially
That
because
is
we literally
Fucking
did.
salesman.
healthy.
Fuck them.
We all know your take on
Bro, that
salespeople.
Yeah,
new
fuck
full
salesmen.
mouth.
Although they got balls.
Instantly.
We also did
Flavor's pretty
legitimately
good, though, right?
10,000
I
times
taste
more.
it. It's just super hot. I'm sweating now, bro. Holy. Bro, like that kicked like instantly. That is what type of chili is that?
All of
it's
them.
similar
All of
to a
them.
ghost pepper.
This is
Worse?
This is when
it's about
more
the same
people
as
started
Ghost
coming down as I was
Gotcha.
recording.
Ooh. Oh, I didn't even lick it all off and it's kicking.
I can see the
Holy-
sweat beading on your forehead already.
Yo, you did this?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Where did you get this?
This was sent to us by the good people at Bayer Ford in Comanche, Texas. It's called Satan's Blood. It's actually made by a brand called Sauce Craft.
They essentially sponsor us.
That's a chili?
It's a chili hot sauce.
That's a chili?
There's a
What did
chili.
you use that for?
You can't
I
think
don't
straight.
understand.
Anything. I put it in the strawberry
Fucking
margarita.
people's day
I'm planning
up.
on making like
Yeah.
chicken tacos or chili.
Wow.
I don't like it.
Wow. I can't even handle it. You got milk, bro?
Got milk.
It literally
I
looks like
heard it.
oil. It's like car oil, bro.
It's pretty thick
very
stuff.
thick.
I mean,
It's-
look
that's
at how
what she
thick it
said.
is.
Viscous.
Had to pay you back for that one, buddy.
All right, so I got a few more people here.
I was in the middle of recording it, and more
let me have
people
you
showed up.
Come in, and we'll go ahead and get you to introduce yourselves.
Nah, bro. No.
Corey from sales and
Sean from sales, new hire, initiation process.
initiation process. All right,
It's the
boys.
new kid you were
No,
talking about.
no,
Okay.
this is a different new kid.
And once again, this is Satan's Blood. It is 800,000 on the Scoville units.
Get on with it.
It's pretty hot.
Oh, 800,000.
Did you have the salesman
You want in
dip
on this,
their
buddy?
little dicks in the fucking
No?
hot
Okay.
sauce instead of a
All
pocket
right,
screwdriver?
So, you're just gonna go ahead and dip
Needle dick.
there, so you get a nice little mount on there.
Are you gonna video record our reaction? Or?
Yeah, I got to get my phone back out. That's,
There is
so
actually a
hold on.
video of this
Let me-
one
let me
too.
get set up
Nice.
here.
I want to see the videos.
I'll show you the videos.
I did 4 drops of this. You guys aren't going to do too much. Trust me.
Mike, Jake is right there, dude.
You guys ready for this or what?
Let's go.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, boys. Lick it all off. Get it on there. Come on.
Lick it all off, get it all on there.
That's what she said.
There it is.
I told him it's like you've never licked anything
Sell the
before,
bell.
and the guy said
Hashtag
that's what
sell the
she
bell.
said. It's like, oh damn.
That's hot.
Yeah, you feel it in the mouth?
I don't feel my tongue no more right now. Yes.
Dude, these people have no idea.
No.
Yeah,
So
there's
800,000, what
physical
else? What's the
pain.
next?
They're just dipping the little tip of the pocket screwdrivers in there.
What did the salesman use?
I got hiccups too.
My pocket screwdrivers. I have like 17 of them, so
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
You guys getting the sweats at all?
They're about to. I'm about to stab you with this.
What are you guys thinking? You guys think it's good?
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot.
there's like people pacing around my stall right now.
Nice.
See, Satan's blood.
I couldn't sit still.
It's your okay. Hey, all right. I'm gonna follow you now, dude. Some good shit. All right.
Thank you, guys.
That is some good shit. Now, what kind of food application would this be on?
So we've actually made it.
Read the shop manual,
No,
bro.
This is from Sauce.
Where is this in the user's
It's
manual?
a company. But I've actually made strawberry margaritas with it.
You
And I
have?
plan on making
I did.
chicken tacos.
Kevin made strawberry
Chili tacos.
Ooh, okay.
The other thing
Yeah,
that would probably be
strawberry
real good
margaritas
is like
Actually,
a
that's
Bloody
really
Mary.
good. That's
Oh,
really good.
fuck yeah, bro.
I got.
Yeah, we got some really good Bloody Mary mix.
Oh, it is. It is.
We're gonna have to fire that up.
Yeah.
Bro, this is good. It's tasty
hot.
though. It's hot. It's tasty. I can taste the flavor though.
I think.
That
All right, thank you
motherfucker's
guys.
lying.
Thank you.
Everybody's trying to act all hard in front
Oh
of each
yeah,
other.
no, it's cool, it's
Oh,
cool,
yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Everyone just goes to the bathroom and fucking vomits.
Yeah, dude, so
Mike,
many people
you
have.
want a Caesar?
Of course, I want a Caesar. You can't see a Caesar
talk
not
about
want a Caesar.
Caesars without wanting a Caesar, bro.
So I I initially went in. I initially went into that because I know I'm doing it with dudes, or if that sounds bad, but I know that, like, you know, I'm trying to be hard too, and immediately
with dudes and trying to be hard. This is great phrasing.
We've got Archer phrasing, by the way.
Benoit.
That's coming.
Balls. Thank you.
Oh my god!
That's the second time we've done that now.
Yeah, I know.
Hashtag sell the bell.
Have you ever been there and realized you don't have a bell? Hashtag sell the bell.
Very nice. Yeah, basically tried to be better, and I couldn't. It was so spicy.
Still, my favorite part is
It's great.
I tried, but it all went out the fucking window. My stomach was.
You took too much, man. You took too much.
Too much. So we did not communicate ahead of time with the kind folks that sent us this bottle.
There was no communication. I had no idea. We were flying
and he's
blind.
like, "Oh yeah, we just dipped the pocket screwdriver in it." And I was like, "Oh well, I had a half a fucking spoon of this shit."
No, you had legitimately like a teaspoon of
So here's
burning hot magma.
Okay, so here's the thing though.
Magma.
As it stands right now, and this is a slight call out challenge to the boys out there at the dealership in Comanche.
we need video proof that they can withstand 4 drops.
And
our boy right here, Mike Sarah, took 4 drops and was fucking talking like nothing happened.
we took 4 drops. So here's the thing, and that's exactly what this was going to be. This is a call out to you guys. It's
I recommend not to do that at work.
As it stands right now, this is a call out that California is tougher than Texas until you guys actually show us you can take almost a teaspoon. It's 4 solid drops.
I kept telling people that like I'm not going to give them any more at the dealership because I still needed them to work and produce hours for me.
Can you please sign this waiver? Just sign this waiver for me. It'll be fine.
Dude, just from those little pocket screwdriver dips, we had kids throwing up and like shitting themselves. And stuff
are
like
you
that.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Again, like I said, I
gotta
feel bad.
I did great.
That's what I was just going to say. You got to realize, all in all, you did really good. It's still effing hot, but you didn't throw up. You didn't pass out. You really didn't freak out that much, except for fuck. So
So we got one more soundbite to do, and this is actually a lot of our heavy line department and some of Lubrac. And
so technically the tough boys of the shop.
Yeah, for the most part, or at least they would consider themselves
and
tough.
There we go.
So we have Diego, David, Eric, and Andres. From Diego's in line department, David's in lube, Eric is in lube. He's actually a new hire as well.
What are their name?
Diego, David, Eric, and Andres.
Did I make it clear that your job is at stake?
A lot of them are relatively new hires.
If you rearrange all their first letters of their names, you can spell dead.
Oh, you can.
Your brain works differently.
Or Dade.
Or Dade.
Anyway, here we go.
All right, this is Mike Sarah from Customer States Podcast, and I'm
Dead
here with,
hot sauce.
some guys
Work
from the
with
shop.
me,
We're gonna
people.
Try the Satan's Blood hot sauce, 800,000 Scoville units. I'm here with Eric and Diego and David and Andres, and we're all going to try the hot sauce. Okay,
they are all going to try.
So I'm going to pass it around to everybody. They all got their pocket screwdrivers in, and we're going to go ahead and I'll hang on to it. That way you guys don't have to get your fingers all nasty. And then all together at the same time. Okay.
I really enjoy how you didn't tell us the name of the fucking hot sauce before you put it.
Nice.
That's Eric.
All right, boys. Everybody's got a dab? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's just gonna hit. You're just gonna wait. It's gonna be fucking terrible.
Fuck you, man.
Right away.
Come on, boys. What's it like?
Yeah. It's sour first. Just
It's like a little.
Oh.
No, it's Chinese hot sauce.
Ooh.
It's not good, that's for sure. Put it on my fucking Cheerios.
Diego, you doing okay there, buddy?
Diego like walked
Say
off.
something for the camera.
Oh, immediately.
Almost immediately, yeah.
Dude, you gotta pay $1 for an ice cream.
Yup. You son of a bitch.
He's cornered the market over here.
Andres walked off pretty quick too.
Satan's Blood, sponsored by Tillamook Ice Cream.
It's pretty bad.
And Tums.
Oh yeah. Put it in. I had a strawberry margarita with it.
Really?
Yeah,
I like
buddy, strawberry
I
margarita.
like how you're trying to sell this to people, while they're dying. You're like, yeah, I made a strawberry margarita. I had mac and cheese. It was great, All of these things sound amazing while they're burning their fucking mouths out.
Definitely on the tongue.
Psychological.
Bro, I think I've been
Eric's
shot. Oh, at
probably
least
like
it wasn't
me.
a 5.56.
A
I've
little
been
bit of spice,
fucking
so.
shot.
It's the endorphins that it creates. It's the nice part.
Someone's getting high.
Oh yeah. Okay, now it's rolling to the back of the throat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
He's starting to get a little bit.
All right. I don't like that.
You don't?
Diego, come back!
Diego, come back. Hell yeah.
We lost Diego. David's eyes are watering.
Yeah, David's not having a good time right now either.
Was there a chick in the background just
Pacing it
then?
out.
No, that was Eric.
Oh, that was Eric? Oh, sorry, Eric.
Get it, Queen.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
For sure.
Is that somebody using the eye wash station to shoot into the back of their throat?
No, this is recorded in my stall, so there's like the air compressors running,
Gotcha.
air tools running.
Like that.
Just bring some of this stuff with you.
Bring some of this shit and fucking put that on your buddy's fucking wings.
Oh,
Shit.
I would
We
not
lost
be.
Andres as well. David's still. David's
to the point
tearing
that,
up.
like, if you breathe, it's like the pepper in
Way
your lungs,
worse.
just
Yeah,
like
oh,
if
yeah.
you've gotten pepper spray. You know?
I love how he knows what pepper spray is
This
like.
is definitely a
That's a story for a different day.
Red flag
Sorry
warning.
for fucking putting you on the spot
All
there,
right.
bud.
Well, again, I want to thank the great people at Bayford in Comanche, Texas, for sending us this Satan's Blood. We've been having a blast with it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Mike Sarah out.
Mike Sarah
Owie.
out. Wow.
Everything you're doing is bad. I want you to know this.
That was awesome. So I guess I'll start. What's kind of sad is the people who've been with us and they know about Mr. Ugga Dugga. He's kind of a celebrity
Yeah.
through the podcast. He has been finally laid off.
That's
Wait,
rather unfortunate.
let's pour a.
You know,
I'm gonna
quarter
pour
of
a
a
shot into
Truly
my
out.
mouth for you to-
There you go.
when you see
Don't
people
let it
say
go to
pour one
waste.
out for the homies, you totally can right into your mouth. So, so Jack, if you are listening to this, man, we will miss you. Like I told you before, everybody makes mistakes. Just unfortunately, you made too many. Anyways,
Wow. No.
no, Jack, me and Jack are homies. It's fine.
Okay.
So, long story short, because this was actually when we were on vacation, we stopped by the dealership to totally not pick up our paycheck, and we just wanted to say hi to everybody.
Wait. You're not on direct deposit?
I wish, dude. That,
You're joking,
Mom
right?
and pop shop. Mom
That
and
costs
pop shop.
extra.
that costs money, bruh. So they won't spend it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it might be on the horizon, though.
Yeah, there are some changes that we see coming in the
There was
future.
actually a point where we couldn't even mobily deposit
Nope.
our checks because
They weren't accepted.
yeah, the checks actually cost more to have the certain like bracketing to be accepted
Yep.
by mobile deposit.
Yeah, so 50.
So the more you know.
Dude,
Where's that sad trombone again?
Dude, we could dig into this for hours, and it's just gonna people listening on the other side are just like,
So you get
Yeah.
nothing.
Literally. Yeah.
So, Jack, Mr. Ugga Dugga, when we came to the dealership during whatever day it was, towards the end of the vacation that me and Allie took, we walk in and I'm like, so what's going on, guys? Talked with the techs, saw how things were going, how busy it was, blah, blah, blah. And they look at me and they're like, you heard that Jack got fired, right? I'm like, no, I didn't. So story goes, started off as a regular routine service, oil change, tire rotation. He does the oil change, allegedly, puts everything back together the way he's supposed to.
Allegedly.
Exactly, air quotes. And what really happened was at some point during this, he had forgotten to put new oil in, put on a new oil filter, or put the drain plug in. And the car was test driven and no noise came of it.
Ooh.
Yeah. So test driven, no noise came of it whatsoever, no knock, no nothing. Park the car, send it to get washed, still no noise. Park it again, customer picks it up, leaves. Like I don't know, from what it sounds like, 30, 45 minutes. This guy drove it, just doing his normal everyday, you know, go to the store, go home, whatever the case.
Yeah.
He calls, irate, apparently, and goes, my car sounds like shit. So brings it back in. They lift it up into the air.
He drives it in.
He drives it in.
Okay.
He drives it in. It's already effed. So we lift it up in the air, and lo and behold, all those parts that I said were missing and the oil are just
Wait, so
null
he
and void.
drained the oil and never
yes.
put oil back in.
Yes, he got thank you, Hank Hill. We got 25 or he got 25% into the job and then kind of just brain fart. So when we got it in the air and realized nothing was there, engine was tossed. It's like we put oil into it and we're like, well, maybe if we run it, it'll just quiet down. It should be fine. Tossed. So before this customer even came back, Jack was, or when they got the phone call that this was happening to the dude's car, Jack decides to go, you know what? Screw this place. I'm out. And walks.
Oh.
And keep in mind this
Is it though?
and keep in mind this is also when our manager is also on a break. He had some
leave.
On leave, exactly. He had some family stuff he had to take care of. So I have warned him multiple times that you can't he was known for he'd get flustered because of a mistake and he'd walk off and like, screw this place, I'm done. Our old manager was a really nice guy. It's like he realized he made mistakes, but it was never anything too big that it would cause him to be like, okay, you're done.
Right.
It was just multiple occasions. So our old boss, he kind of was like, okay, that's fine. If you need to go get some air, you're good. I warned Jack multiple times. I'm like, dude, you got new management. If you're going to pull these stupid games where you go, F this place, I'm out, and walk, you're going to come back one of these times and they're going to call your bluff.
Your job's not going to be there.
Exactly. So this is what happened. He walked off, came back after being like, I've made a mistake. I had time to clear my head. And this was after the manager had been, told, hey, engine's on us. All $5,000 is on us. Sure enough, deuces. They're like, sorry, man, we got to lay you off. Too many mistakes. You walking off on your own accord and then coming back like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. It's not going to work.
That's abandonment.
Yeah. So
you abandon your position, your post.
So
yeah.
I told
Cannot do that.
And
Do not come.
And when
Do not come.
when I came to
do not leave.
Do not leave. When I got to the dealership,
leave.
he had already walked back from his cool down, whatever you want to call it. And he sees me walking into
This
the
was
parts
all on the
department.
same day.
All
when
same
you
day.
Walked off.
Correct. All
when
same
you
day.
came back. Okay.
And he looks at him like, what's going on, man? He's like, some stuff happened. I'm like, yeah, I heard. And I told him, I'm like, Jack, mistakes happen. I get that. This is a little bit more than a mistake. It's like, I understand we're all human, but for you to call yourself a tech and to do something like this and to cause this much of catastrophic damage, you got to straighten yourself up, man. I'm like, you can't let it get you down. I realize that this is bigger than what generally happens to you, but I'm like, man, you need to step back, really look at this. And I told him, I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen from this point, man. Because he's like, well, what should I do? I'm like, I don't know, man. It's like, you've got this to look at. You walked off. The manager's not here. People are calling and telling them what you did. I'm like, you kind of got to keep your fingers crossed and hope, man. But I'm like, whatever happens, move on.
Well, geez, Lemony Snickets, what a series of unfortunate
events.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty bad.
Nothing is fucked here. Nothing is fucked.
Everything is.
So the legend of the Ugga Dugga has now come and gone. It's like the Wendigo and the Yeti.
No, I
you know it
disagree.
exists, but it's been lost in translation.
I disagree. I think there's a future for Mr. Ugga Dugga.
Of course there is.
Somewhere
In a
out there.
van down by the river.
Eating a steady supply of government cheese. Speaking of which, Joe did that whole thing with Van Dyke by the river where
But
he did the pants
messed
twist.
it up. So he was doing like I'm moving my arms side to side, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like,
He's doing the "Hey there, Jack."
Exactly.
No, but
I heard you're not using your papers to write stories, but to roll doobies.
I live in a motorhome down by the lake or something weird. I was like, That's not how it goes.
It's like the bootleg DVDs you buy out of somebody's trunk. Instead of Shrek 2, it's like Green Man plus Donkey.
It has Mexican subtitles. Someone gets up during the movie.
God, that's funny. Mike, what are you eating? That looks amazing.
Oh, this? It's just a delicious Elsinore burrito from El Ranchito Taco Shop.
Is that nacho cheese sauce and hot Cheetos?
Nacho cheese, hot Cheetos, and their mouth-watering carne asada. And I'm dipping it in their creamy guac.
Creamy guac. Yum.
Giggity.
I guess this is a great time to remind everyone that if they're ever in the Inland Empire area, visit Ray at El Ranchito Taco Shop.
Yeah, totally. Check them out on facebook.com/Ranchito Elsinore.
Or on their Instagram at Ranchito Elsinore.
Now I want me some Elsinore burrito and some of that creamy guac.
Giggity.
I can always give you some of my creamy guac, Jake. Just ask.
El Ranchito Taco Shop, Lake Elsinore.
More than just great Mexican food.
And to my left
To your left
is our beautiful birthday bodacious babe,
Gay
Allie Paul.
Go on. What's up, guys?
Birthday.
Thank you. Later after the
You
podcast.
look like shit.
Well, you smell like shit. I would like you to sing "Happy Birthday" to me in the style of Marilyn Monroe.
I'm an expert at that.
Okay,
I want you
very
to know. I'm
good.
going to do it. Anyways.
So-
Why did I think you were going to say Alanis Morissette?
Oh, Mike
no.
gets to do that one.
Yeah, he does.
He knows Alanis Morissette really well.
You already know.
Okay, I'm Allie Paul.
You ought to know. Oh my
damn it.
God.
Eric, what kind of gay are you?
10 different kinds.
It depends what kind of gay you want him to be.
Who the hell is that voice?
You guys. I'm Allie. I'm Allie Paul. I am a warranty administrator. I administrate warranties for Volkswagen and Mazda. I will shush you.
Harry.
I will.
You're a Christian,
You
Harry.
motherfuckers. Okay. So, to my 2 spaces to the left.
You mean
is-
what? Right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Sorry, left.
It's
Yeah, it's
one
fair
space
enough.
to the. Oh
For
my
fuck's
god!
sake,
Just
people.
let me
The
talk.
clock's right twice a day.
Is Dustin?
What's up, Dustin?
What's up, guys?
Hi, Dustin.
Dustin.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Welcome
Thank
to
you
the
for being here.
podcast.
I'm
On my
regretting it already.
birthday.
Attaboy.
And you've only
Attaboy.
had one drink.
You
Attaboy.
fit in.
Yeah, it
just
must be hard to
fine
come over here and drink all my alcohol, huh?
It is. You mean your warm, cheap alcohol?
Actually, this one's provided by Jake.
Yeah, it's too warm. I need a
It
cup of
wasn't
ice.
supposed to be warm. Michael was supposed to put it in the refrigerator.
It was put in the refrigerator as soon as I got home. It's not my fault it was sitting in a hot car
At
all
3
day.
o'clock. Wait, it wasn't sitting in a hot car. It was,
I don't know where it was.
It was underneath my desk.
Oh,
Where he's
In
been
an
busting
air-conditioned
ass and
I put it into the fridge as soon as I got home. It's like beer goes in the fridge. That's what happens.
Hey.
Moving on.
Dustin,
So
Dustin.
Dustin.
Tell us a little bit about yourself because you're new to the podcast. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yep, I'm a technician. About 24 years been working on cars, and oddly enough, 22 of
sorry.
those years has been spent on exotics, mainly Ferrari. Yep,
Nice.
worked for the Ferrari dealer for a number of years, and now I'm 18 years self-employed with my own independent shop.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I
Very, very
appreciate
nice.
it.
Very
Is it
nice.
as
Awesome.
great as we all think it is?
Fuck no.
Fuck here.
As a matter of fact, if anyone wants to buy it after the podcast, I'm selling it cheap.
I think I already called dibs.
But
Dibs.
go halfers. Yeah.
Sure.
Ooh.
1/3ers.
We got to make a bridge over the freeway so we can get to Robert's shop.
This is true.
I'll do
Hi,
the
Robert.
books.
Okay.
We have a customer state story.
So I get called up to the service drive, and the
No.
service advisor
No.
says,
Never.
customer states brakes feel like they're slipping.
What?
So
Brakes?
automatically, I'm kind of curious
those?
because it's not typically a symptom that, or a customer, said.
Was it a Raptor?
No, it was actually a kind of a fancier Mustang.
A GT?
Yeah. So the customer
Was that a
says,
Mach-E?
no, that's not a fancy Mustang.
Fucking Mustang.
It's not even a Mustang.
I
Thank
know
you,
those
Jacob.
Mustangs.
Okay.
Fuck.
Moving on.
It's not like I work for Ford or anything, but I love the Mach-E. It's great. You should buy one. Okay.
Moving on.
So I get called up to the service drive and I'm talking with the customer and I'm trying to get information from the customer, but the customer isn't an American English speaker. So there's a little
British
bit of
English?
no, like
like
Chinese English,
Latvian something, or like Eastern European type English.
Duh.
And so we're having a little bit of a communication issue, but I'm understanding what she, I'm picking up what she's putting down, right?
Okay.
So we get to the point where she's telling me what's going on with the car, and she says when she starts to like take off, that it feels like the brakes are slipping. I said, well, first of all, when you're starting to accelerate the vehicle, you're not using the brakes. So I don't know if this car is safe to drive or not. I don't want to just hop in this car with some lady.
What you're doing is bad.
Yeah,
I want you to know this.
Everything you're doing is bad.
There it is.
I want you to know this.
There we go. Very nice.
Was that non-American English?
That's from Ghostbusters, by the way.
I was born in the 80s, bro. I know I look like it was 90, but yeah, I was actually born in 81.
So
I was born in 89. Do the math.
I do not believe that. You said it's your birthday.
It is my birthday?
I'm thinking more like 60s.
I look great for my age.
Yes, you do.
So we get to the point where I'm not getting any more information out of the customer, and I just need to like put my butt in the driver's seat and figure out what the hell she's talking about, right? So I get my floor mat and seat cover in, and I get her in the passenger seat, and I hop in the Mustang. And I'm trying to ask her, like,
What's you best Latvian hand job?
what's the best way to duplicate this concern? How can I duplicate this concern? Well, just go start driving. I said, okay. So I go ahead and it's an automatic.
Clearly.
I was just going to ask if it was automatic.
We know you don't know how to drive stick. It had to have been an automatic.
I'm pretty sure
According to Eric, he does know how to drive stick.
Oh, shit.
Plead the fifth.
I'm pretty sure everyone here knows how to drive stick except for one person.
I do not. Never learned.
What?
Let's just stop the podcast, bro. What'd you invite me to?
This is a podcast first, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, here,
you just heard it here.
So here's the weird thing, though, and that is true. I can't drive a regular car stick, but you throw me in I can drive a semi-truck, a cement mixer, anything that's that I can drive.
Then
I don't
you can
fucking
drive
know.
Stick.
I can't get it with a regular
It's not
fucking
the
car.
same thing.
It is not
It's
the same thing. It is not the same thing.
It's not.
I couldn't learn on a 86 bug.
Eric
but
and I
could
are
learn on a
veterans.
cement mixer.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Good thing that wasn't weird.
so you touched it.
That was good.
You can come back anytime
Yeah,
despite
you're gonna fit
your
in just
age
fine.
comments.
So you punched it.
So I get in the car and I put it into drive, and all of a sudden it feels like somebody hit me from behind the service drive.
Oh, it slammed into gear.
Yeah. And so I'm like, okay, that's a little weird, but maybe there's a couple things going on. So I start driving, and I'm like, so like, what's the best way to like duplicate this concern? She's like, oh, it just happened. I'm like, the car didn't move. It has nothing to do with the brakes. Oh, but it feels like the car was moving forward. I'm like, the car did not move a C hair. Like the engagement when you put it into drive was
I
very
hope you
harsh.
said that to her, and
No,
she
I
asked
did
you,
not
"What does
say
that mean, Michael?"
You can't say that.
What, sea hair?
Oh, I just got it.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the animal, the sea hair.
Yes, I know. That's
Yes.
why
Okay.
I thought initially. No, he said cunt hair.
Like a see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Are we allowed to say that? Just curious.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I'll find a way to say it later.
And I found my new bleep button, so feel free to say whatever the hell you want.
Harsh engagement.
Yeah, it had a harsh engagement. So I take her around the auto mall just to appease her and tell her that there's nothing else wrong with your car, and what you thought was a brake problem and what everybody's been telling you, your husband, whatever is a brake problem, is actually a transmission problem that I can actually fix.
Right.
Brakes slipping is I haven't heard or come across that one before.
She doesn't know anything about
hopefully
cars.
never
Cut
again.
her a slack.
But it's interesting
That's why
when
she's
you
there.
when you hear customers and they try to describe a noise to you or describe a concern to you. The ones that aren't like, oh, I don't know how it happens. Like, I can't describe it to you. But when they actually like try to use their mouth noises or whatever, like those are my favorites.
Those are my favorite too.
Oh, those are my
I
favorites.
experienced that with Samantha.
Especially
today.
when there's other customers in the service office and they get to hear the customers
and
make
they
noise.
look over.
It makes a clunk-a-lunky noise.
Yeah, clunky.
It's going.
Yeah.
Because it's a dick in a bus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Eric,
Hi.
ding ding for you.
Thank you. Mikey wasn't feeling it though. So.
It's okay. I felt it.
Dick in a bus, got it.
Oh, see, real fast before we move on, dick in the bus, I get it, but the gutters joke is what hit.
Right.
The gutters didn't make any sense.
It didn't.
Well,
That
everyone's
flew over
allowed
your
to
head.
make one mistake, and
It's
that was
true.
mine
As
for this
Dale said,
episode, and
we're
I
all human.
apologize.
Well,
to
no, we
everyone.
get to beat you down for it, though.
You can certainly continue to do that as I announce this next subject.
Mike says Mike says
check out this
everybody
transition.
makes
Everyone
down.
Mike says everybody makes mistakes, but later on when we're all caught, it's just I made a mistake.
How do you spell martyr? M-I-K-E.
Oh, God.
I love you.
Okay, so earlier this week, I was asked to be part of a meeting for the shop, and
You guys have meetings? Wow.
Oh, this was a forced meeting.
it was a forced meeting.
strokes it.
And honestly, I mean, it was a good meeting to have for the people that were in there. And I just want to preface this whole topic of conversation because I think it's a great topic of conversation in general. But I want to preface it by saying that nobody in this meeting am I specifically talking about. Just talking about in general what this meeting had consisted of and the things that occurred
It
during the meeting.
consisted of expectations. That's what it was about.
That just sounds like you're trying to hide the true meaning there, bud.
It was a meeting of expectations. That's all.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Yeah.
So the meeting was called for all techs in the shop that were below 80% efficient per week.
And what percentage was below that?
Oh, it ranged anywhere from
0
10
to yeah. Yes, Ali, you have a question.
Were you? Why were you there?
Because he's the shop
foreman.
Oh,
Yeah,
just making sure.
everybody used their quotations. Everybody used their quotations. I was asked to be there by the service manager. Okay, so anyway,
The eel.
yeah. So we're having this meeting, and the whole meeting's going about, what can we do to help you get more efficient? It's not blaming you for not knowing what you're doing or having too many rechecks or talking on your phone or taking long lunch breaks or whatever. It wasn't that, even though there could have been that meeting. So I liked the way that she went about it. However, all of the things that the technicians were saying were things that I could relate to as far as, I mean, they went through the whole gamut of excuses from, parts being on back order. Yeah, I know. Okay.
We all deal with that.
We're all suffering.
We all have
That's
to deal with
an
that.
industry standard. You just have to buy.
Well, I only have this much space in my stalls. So does everyone else.
Cars out.
Yeah.
Push a car out, move
Then it
on.
was like, oh, well, we don't have enough tools. Well, if
buy tools,
Buy them.
If you tell me that we need a tool, I will buy you a tool.
But I don't make enough money to buy tools, Mike.
No, shop tools.
I know.
It's very easy. How many sets of cam holders do we have for the 3.5s and 2.7s or whatever? At 3 at least. So
Yeah, 3 sets.
Yeah, so I mean, it's very easy. If you tell me that you need something, I will get it for you. Then there was the
By
other
the
thing.
way, I need the adapter to compression tester through for the 6.7 diesels.
Yeah, you can tell me on Monday.
Thank you. It's not in the T kit, Mike.
Okay, that's fine. I will not remember it tomorrow. So.
I know you won't, but that was the first thing you were going to ask me.
Did you check the toolkit?
So we're running through all of the list of excuses. Oh, there's not enough work in the shop. Well, yes, unfortunately, these past 3 months have been very slow. We have high gas prices, things like that. I mean, it's just been a perfect storm of reasons why you guys can't get 80%, at least 80% efficient. However, the rest of the shop is still managing to be able to do that. And with the technicians that say, oh, well, there's not enough work, are the same technicians that A, don't go up to dispatch and look for tickets, or B, won't do PDIs, won't do lube to do the multi-points to find out what they can do upsells on. It's like, we're here to help you get hours. There's all of these reasons. There's all of these ways for you to get more money. You can do PDIs if we have PDIs. You can do used cars if we have used cars. There's always lube. You can do lube. I mean, there's just all of these ways.
There is always lube, Mike.
There's all.
That's what she said.
So, I mean, and again, like I said, I can sympathize with what the technicians were saying in this meeting. Like, yes, I understand. I get it. There's not been a lot of work coming in. It's hard to get parts. I have shit in my stalls that I have torn apart that I'm waiting for, prior approval on that I have to push out. And that's why I bought those, frame dollies to push the vehicles out. But
are you guys less busy right now?
It's a little slow in the shop right now. Not as busy as we'd like it to be. However, it's only slow because again, we're waiting on parts. I have seven cars at least that I'm waiting on parts
So
for.
what I'm hearing is that it's slow right now, but it's about to be a shitstorm when those parts come in.
So we're hiring a bunch of staff. We've got a new lube tech.
You need a service advisor.
Yeah, we do actually.
Do you really?
Yep.
I think we've covered that position already.
AKA, it's not going to be Jake, apparently.
Thank you so much, Dale.
No, it wasn't even about that.
Thank you so much, buddy.
I would never ask that question.
And monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Fuck. That's a new
Because
one.
I would.
That's a good reference.
Because Sam, so I can never ask that question. I would never want to usurp her.
Hey, by the way, you know how you said that you've already filled that?
Yeah, that's like, is there a warranty administrator job at your Sam?
I met the guy.
And I love you.
I met the guy.
You met the guy.
That's why I'm just saying.
No, I know. So
one guy.
not the new writer or the proposed new writer. Not to toot my own horn, but at my tiny little shit stain of a fucking dealership. So for a month with our flow and Mazda Mazda owners, I did almost 140,000 in sales, and my gross profit percentage was 68%.
Those are rookie numbers. Need you pump those numbers?
Rookie
numbers?
How fucking dare you?
Don't you have something to
I mean, for a hole in the wall, I understand.
Yeah,
but...
for a severe hole in the wall, man. But honestly, the numbers could always be higher. But with how they have to price their parts, it's already inflated like crazy because it's mom and pop, and they have to make compete.
Yeah,
and it's California, and so everything is expensive,
Right.
and that is part of the survey.
But however,
how was your your value?
Yeah,
and you get 3 stars.
But the
and
impressive,
it's not their fault. They don't price it.
the impressive part though is the 68% GP percentage.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
Hey, Jacob.
Yes. Oh.
Good job.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
the only person clapping.
Well done.
I
She'll
appreciate it.
reward you later.
Oh, thank you.
Dale's clapping.
Dale's
Yay.
clapping.
Wow, Dale's clapping?
Why those golfer claps?
That's the only clap I care about.
Yeah, you don't want the clap.
No, you don't want the clap. Honey, you're always proud of me.
Wait. So about the efficiency thing.
Your clam?
I want to hear Eric's.
I want to hear about Allie's clam.
I want to hear Eric's point of view on the efficiency thing. Eric was not in
Kid's
that
got a
meeting,
pearl.
but I want to hear.
Ew.
Eric was above 80%.
Oh my god, that's gross.
You weren't at the meeting, Eric, as I
was
changed
not.
the subject. What the fuck is happening?
Eric was not at the meeting. Eric heard about the meeting and everything that happened in the meeting because Eric knows everything that happens in the shop.
But somebody has to be busy.
Well, no. So it goes around the shop. Hey, did you hear about the meeting at 9:30? Like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't get an email or anything. Like, what are you talking about? And then I don't go to the meeting.
I
and
need those TPS reports.
And then
by
10 minutes
Saturday.
later, I get a text from the service manager. Hey, I need you to come up. Yeah, why aren't you up here? I need you up here. You didn't tell me anything about this. I heard about this from other people. That's not even for all the shop. So anyway, I want to hear about what you specifically think about how technicians can improve their efficiency without being mean and specifically saying like stop socializing or things like that.
Get off your goddamn phone.
Yeah. So but seriously, how do you manage to make it work? You're always busy. You're always doing stuff, but yet you're still a social little butterfly. So how do you make it work?
I do have to buckle down every once in a while and
because Eric's fucking
not
amazing.
be that social butterfly,
Yeah, especially when I come over and just want to say hi, and you're like, "What do you want? Go away, Michael."
Especially if I'm in the fucking computer. I am the worst multitasker you'll ever meet. I can't, if I'm on the computer or I'm writing something down and you come up and you ask me something or you start talking to me, I don't acknowledge. I don't even know you're there, and it's not to be rude or mean or anything. I just can't, my brain cannot function and hear you and me speak and write or type or look for something all at the same time. I'm just incapable. Call me stupid, I don't know, but
it's your bubble.
Yeah, I can't do it.
That just means you can stay focused on one thing.
Yes, I can only focus on one thing at a time.
Allie wants to know what that's like.
I don't. Is that a squirrel?
What? Squirrel.
No, it's a moth. It's right there. Right
Don't
above your
say
head.
that. That's not funny.
Slap.
No, I do not like moths. I will save spiders.
I'm getting the
but
disappointing look from Mikey, so we need
moths
to
are
continue.
terrible.
No, all spiders die.
Yeah.
Well, I will say
Kill with
that.
prejudice.
Spiders eat moths.
The moths can die too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Kill them all.
Scourged turf.
In certain departments, it's more difficult than others to achieve and maintain efficiency. You really have to. We've touched on this before. Sometimes you have to rob Peter to pay Paul. And
Yeah.
you have to. Sometimes you also have to shuffle jobs around. And not go by the timeline.
Oh, as far as not like skipping the order of which the repair order was written.
You have to skip the order that they were written, and you have to. I can get this done quick and now, and it's going to help my efficiency and help me be efficient this week. Then I'm going to do this now, as opposed to in 3 weeks when it's actually up in line.
It's a juggling act where if you drop a ball, it fucks everything.
It is, and you just have to keep it going. You really do, and it's hard, but. I will say some people are better at doing that than others.
Well,
It's a skill, I think, definitely.
Well,
for sure.
Going to the whole being efficient thing and the whole reason for the meeting. Do you get what I'm putting down? Some people are better at it than others.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so we have a request this week.
From who?
A very avid listener.
Does he know his name?
He does know his name, aka Daddy Vic.
Hi, Daddy Vic.
Daddy Vic.
Say it, Mikey.
Hi, Daddy Vic.
Oh, Daddy Vic's so excited right now. He didn't care about mine.
His basement's flooded.
Hi, Daddy.
He has a request for Mike and Allie.
Oh.
Specifically, he listens to the podcast, so he will hear this. He directed this specifically to Mike and Allie, and he wants each of you to take a turn saying Irish wristwatch 5 times fast each.
Okay, Mike first.
Irish wristwatch. This is from one of our listeners.
You first, Mikey.
5 times fast.
Why?
As quick. It's a tongue.
Okay.
He's a dork like that. He loves that kind of shit. He tries to get me all the time.
Daddy Vic's not interested in me.
Yeah. I haven't shown him you yet. Yeah, he would be. You know what? I may have to take a picture and send it to him.
Irish. I failed. Alex turn.
No, try.
Come on.
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
One more.
Irish wristwatch. No, it's impossible. You can't do it.
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
Well done. Hashtag sell them out.
Did I do it enough times?
You did.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I'll count that.
That's
there you
funny.
go, Vic. That was just for you.
Thanks, Vic. That was actually pretty funny.
I was a little nervous at first.
I was trying to think of like, oh my God, what could that mean? Like if you say it, like, if you hold your tongue and say ships, whatever.
Like
No, nothing
two
like that.
smart men, they felt smart. Say that a few times.
2 smart men, they felt smart.
Say it a few times.
2 smart men, they felt smart. 2 smart men, they felt smart.
Okay. You two say it a few
Two
times.
No,
smart
I'm
men,
not.
they
No,
felt
I'm not
smart.
playing this game.
She wants you to say fart.
It smelt fart.
Unlike the rest of
It
you, I've been
happens a
drinking
lot.
heavily. So
What's what was the saying again?
How much
Too
wood would a
smart.
woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could
The
chuck
one
wood?
Daddy Vic wanted.
Oh, Irish wrist watch.
Irish wrist watch. Yeah, that is tough.
Try
Irish
it.
wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Yeah,
Irish
Irish
wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. I'm going to be doing this all night until I can get it
Try it,
perfectly.
Jake.
So
Michael Crotchrot. What? I was good, Allie. So Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch.
It's the fourth one that gets you.
It is the fourth one.
Can you do it?
I did do it once for him. I actually recorded it.
You know the reason why that happens? Why the tongue twisters work that way?
Overanalyze?
You don't. It's that, but it's the way that your jaw apparently works, or your mouth and the muscles and blah blah blah. That strains it so much that your brain forces your jaw to relax. So you can't.
Oh, is that what you have to do?
Oh my God, you should
say,
know.
That's the jaw.
I have
Open the
excellent
throat.
jaw control.
Hey, I will
my
throw
throat
this out there
muscles.
right now. How about this? The first listener that can send us a voice memo with them doing.
How much of my money are you giving away?
No, I'm gonna give away a T-shirt.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of their choice or specific?
Yeah. Look on customerstatespodcast.com and find what T-shirt you want.
Check
and
out our
send us
cool
a voice memo
swag.
of your best attempt at doing Irish wrist watch.
Irish wrist
5
watch.
times fast. And collectively, we will all judge and play the best top 3 or whatever and go from
We
there.
want you to send your first try, though.
Send us both your first try fucking it up and then your best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's not have like 30 attempts in. I'm sure if we were all doing this, you know,
Because I could
recorded,
send it
would be
in like
fine.
100 times and get one perfect one, you know.
Oh, I'll give you a great one if you let me edit this right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that at all.
Hey, calm down, ladies.
It's a little warm over here.
Jake is here.
That's why I said calm down.
That's okay. What, is that? What difference does that make? What happened last week?
You smell that rabbit?
Irish wristwatch.
Speaking.
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
No.
Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
The second one was fucked up.
You get it's got to be perfect. It's got to be a relatively first attempt. If you crack open a beer or a soda or something like that, that would be great. A bottle of water, and you will get a free T-shirt of your choice. And I'll even throw in some stickers and Customer States Podcast business cards so that you can help us spread the word.
Well, there you
That
have
is an amazing challenge for you guys, the listeners, open to all audiences.
I recognize that.
And before we go, I'm reading this listener mail real fast.
It's really good. From Anonymous.
Correct. This is from Anonymous. We'll call him Billy, and no, it's not the Billy
Wait.
we had as a guest.
Wait, no. Can we use a different name?
Jack.
I don't mean to,
Bentley.
Bentley. There we go. We'll use Bentley.
That's
Grayson.
You know what? We'll use Grayson. Okay, so this is from Grayson, and you know who you are. Listening to this week's podcast about getting pulled over reminded me of the time I was working on a highway patrol car. It just so happened that my wife was going to Fort Worth to pick something up for me with a small trailer that we had. The tags were out on the trailer, and she was concerned about getting pulled over because of it. I told her they had been out for years, and the cops never really look for that around here. It just so happened that I was on a test drive in the patrol car as she was leaving. I saw her and promptly turned around and lit her up.
Oh my God.
She pulled over and I pulled in behind her and sat there for several uncomfortable minutes before pulling up beside her, and waving at her. She had a strange look on her face. She was relieved she wasn't getting a ticket, but at the same time,
I would shit.
I would have shit myself too.
10
That's
kinds of pissed off. Needless to say, I had to go to Fort Worth myself after work to get whatever it was because she had gone straight home after my shenanigans, and there was no hot home-cooked meal in the doghouse I stayed in that night. We celebrated 26 years together this year, so I guess she has a slight sense of humor to put up with me that long. By the way, might want to keep this read as anonymous since that's kind of a felony.
May or may not be impersonating an officer.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you, Grayson.
Thank you, Grayson.
Oh my God.
That was really good.
That was
He
so
did what
good.
so many of us have been wanting to do.
wanting to fucking
So-
do.
Just a whoop.
We have like 3 or 4 different departments or whatever of law enforcement vehicles that have their cars serviced at our dealership.
Do you guys have to strap on the side of the window?
Whoa,
Strap on. Do you guys have to put in the window, or is there anywhere on those cars that say
Yeah.
out of service when
They
you're dealing
bring
with
them to us.
They
Bring
Gotcha.
the magnets on the doors.
They're supposed to. Sometimes they get towed in without them.
This is true.
Gotcha.
Hi, this is Mike Sarah from Customer States. Matco Tools is one of the best tool companies in the industry, and Nick Lowridge is one of the best Matco tool distributors. Nick can get me anything I need for the shop or for at home. From oil drain pans to beef jerky, Nick's got what I need on tap. Nick works in the Thousand Oaks, California area, and you too can get whatever you need by calling him at 805-796-7323. And if you're not in that area, call him anyway and tell him you heard about him from the Customer States podcast. And then you can hop on to matcotools.com and find a Matco Tools distributor near you. Matco Tools. Service, trust, results.